We're live.
And we're back.
Forgot how to do this.
I know. It seems like 482 days since we have done
What do
this.
I do with my hands?
I don't know. I actually did wear a dress to Mike's wedding that tied this arm down. So I had like a T-Rex arm the whole night. So I was like, well, yeah, I was like, that is for hands.
Can't reach the check.
Yeah. Even when people were like, cheers, I was like,
cheers. So I've got these tiny arms.
Just one. One can do. Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone.
We're back.
We're so back. I hope everybody had a great holiday season. Happy 2026.
It is 26. How many times have you written 2025 so far?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Well, we don't really write checks anymore, but
yeah.
I would write
dating stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always my worst part, is like when we write out a check and I'd be like March and I'd be like, no, it's about 2025.
There's a whole generation of people that don't know what checks
They have
are.
no idea what we just said.
Never use checks.
Yeah, they just think like somebody's sitting there checking a whole bunch of things.
Is it like Apple Pay?
Anyway, what's all been going on?
What's been going on in your world? You have a good Christmas and New Year's?
Kind of good Christmas, New Year's. Went home for Christmas and then went to Mexico for Mike's wedding for New Year's, which was a redefinition of the word epic. So if you are interested in what an epic wedding looks like, go and stalk his Instagram or local social media channels that Mike likes to populate. Yeah, it was
MySpace.
Yeah. Mike's space.
Mike's
yeah. It was in a cenote in the peninsula of the Yucatan. The Yucatan is a peninsula, so it was south of Merida, and just like in the jungle in this hacienda of ruins, and just awesome. Quite the epic celebration. So congratulations to Mike and Stacy again. Always great customers, investors, and consultants of Book.io and Stuff.io. So very happy for you guys. And yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Look at that. Hello. We are live. Exactly. We've got our good amount of family showing up here. And Song on Kodara, yes, congratulations. Your mint was awesome today. It's been going on for 2 hours now. So yeah, let's new stuff Friday it up. I need to get some things queued up for some fun song previews, but what else do we have to discuss?
Before new stuff, right?
Yeah.
There's all sorts of stuff. It's only been a couple weeks, and
it's been a lot.
Anything that happened before Christmas is a blur.
This week is a blur.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because I might have given myself a concussion. Self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted blur.
Tile is slippery when you get out of a pool. Just be careful when they put the little.
There's a sign that says "Do not run."
The things that say "Cuidado."
Do not run.
It's for real. And the picture of the dude with the feet above their head. Yeah, that was me. So if I say anything weird, it's because there's a little bump on my head right here.
That's just your excuse.
That is totally my excuse.
Well, we've got a few things. Obviously, we had Wrap Up Wednesday on Wednesday.
We did
as we do on Wednesdays, the first Wednesday of the month. I didn't listen to the entire thing. It's becoming a trend. I'm not sure.
We get it like 3 times before it actually happens. Yes. So we have our whole exec brief of Wednesday wrap up.
You know, as much as I like to listen to Guillermo talk for a long period of time, sometimes I have work to do. And I just can't concentrate with his beautiful voice. It
is the most perfect, like, lull you into dream like voice.
So first off is Bill liquidity pool on Solana. and kind of said an announcement on Christmas Eve in case anybody missed it.
Yep.
So essentially, when we created the Solana mint for Bill, it was our first Solana mint sale, right? So we had never set up a liquidity pool. We had never gone through the whole process of doing that. So we had test minted, we had done production test mints, etc., and we thought everything was cool. Big learning curve on that is that the contract style that we used for Bill on Solana has something called a mint close authority, which essentially allows us to close the mint, delete the mint, delete all the tokens if we hold all the tokens. And we, trying to do things the right way, said, well, we shouldn't have that authority. So we're going to set that authority to null, which basically didn't give us the opportunity to say we do want to close it, or the opportunity to even say if we want to open or close it. So we set it to null, and essentially that was the biggest mistake we could have possibly have made, because every DEX on Solana, even the semi-sketchy ones.
That was a perfect time for Winston to go, "Whoo!" Semi-sketchy ones.
He doesn't like
does not like semi-sketchy ones.
Yes.
Be careful.
Be careful of who you sign your keys with.
Yes.
Will not take a liquidity pool, even a high, can't remember the word for it, basically a high leverage liquidity pool where you're totally backing the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
If the mint close authority isn't off, or we can't set it to off. So essentially we kind of screwed ourselves. So solution, we're going to have to airdrop new Bill.
Okay.
And the great news about this is that there's not going to be any action for anybody.
Right.
So you don't have to go and trade them in. You don't have to do anything. Essentially, we're giving ourselves a couple weeks to do this because we want to make sure we do it right the second time. Not the first time. The second time is better. So that we'll take a snapshot. We'll announce the snapshot when we do it. We'll airdrop all the Bill, and then we'll set up the liquidity pool right away. The new Bill will be the one that's active, so you can watch it. And that's the one that will have a liquidity pool. And then we'll try to go update the metadata of the existing Bill, kind of like old book, new book.
Yeah.
And then it was stuff token after that, which still says book if you go into the metadata. But old stuff, old Bill, new Bill.
Right. Which people did have to trade that in. This is you don't have to do anything for. It's just going to show up in your account.
It's just going to show up.
Yeah.
It's just going to do the thing.
And the whole question of, so if I have 2 Bill tokens, like are 2 going to show up when I look into the player?
Only the new one is going to show up in the player.
Right. So you don't even have to worry about which one to play. Like it's just going to automatically show the right one.
If you had 10,000 Bill, you'll have 10,000 of the new Bill. We'll continue to give updates on that. I know that it's been a frustrating process for me, but for everybody to get that liquidity pool set up. So really this came down to, we learned a big lesson. We're going to make it right. We're going to test it a bunch over the next couple of weeks to make sure that we're going to do it correctly, including, doing a testament with a real life liquidity pool to make sure that, Orca and other DEXs will take it. So that is update number 1. Update number 2 is the Roach liquidity pool.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be set live hopefully by end of day Monday.
Okay.
It's not going to be a huge liquidity pool. We didn't sell, I think we sold 6,970 Roach. So we're going to set that up, and then we'll let everybody know once that's set up. It's a pretty easy process. It's Cardano.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why we like Cardano is that, pretty easy contracts.
Yep.
Pretty smart. Right. Pretty safe. Done this before.
Yeah.
Cool. What else? What other news do you have so far? Updates, concerns?
No updates or concerns. But fun new stuff that even just discussions today that are going to be fun new ways to almost gamify our technology, which then can infiltrate into more of the sports stuff that we do. So a lot of those examples, I'm actually doing what's going to be a scavenger hunt with a city in Pennsylvania for the 250th anniversary of America, which is this year. And so for those of you who do not live in the United States, like Pennsylvania is a very prominent American history state. And so they have big things planned for this year. And so they're actually going to do a NFC scavenger hunt. So instead of, actually going and collecting things and collecting physical things, they're like, this is silly. Like, why can we do this digitally? So we kind of figured out a way to do like a digital blockchain scavenger hunt today, which will be really fun, and things that we have talked to sporting teams about. So this is going to be a really cool case study to infiltrate into other situations around the world of just new ways to use our technology.
Absolutely. Yeah, and overall, and I saw that there's a question about like the Stuff World Tour. What are we going to do this year? One of my updates was kind of through the month of January is going to be our roadmap planning overall, and that's going to be as a business, what places we're going to go to, where we're going to focus on things. December was kind of whirlwind, especially once Snoop Dogg wanted to go live with Mint Number One.
4 days before.
4 days before. Yeah. So we didn't get a lot of planning in. Right. The good news is we're pretty agile. So it's not like we're, a $60 billion company that, we need 4 months to plan for a year.
Board approval. And
exactly. Yeah. It's basically, we make a decision and we just go with it. So we'll spend a good chunk of the middle of the month really planning on what does this year look like. The shows and stuff don't really truly kick off for another month or two. Right. Obviously things like Rare Evo, the ones that we go to consistently, a lot of the music stuff will be back at those types of things. We would love to spend more time internationally, but obviously there's budgets and things like that we have to hit. Yes. And as much as we would love to spend as much money as possible, Ben cut us off.
Damn it, Ben.
On the expensive champagne and in-room massages. So
tricky. I knew the last one was going to push me over the edge. Dang it.
And we'll get through some of that planning, and then the plan is to have Josh and Ben actually do space, and whether that's a Twitter space or a Discord space or both. Maybe we'll do an OG conversation and then also like a Twitter space. And I know those guys have been busy with good stuff in the back end that we can't talk about. So
yeah. And it can be done. The space thing can be done at the same time. I just need multiple computers. So maybe we can figure out doing it the OG way on our Discord at the same time as a live stream.
We
like
want
this.
Special access. We want special access
for
OGs.
That's true.
We want the OGs to talk directly to Josh and Ben.
And then maybe we could rebroadcast
and
it.
They can say when Ben.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
So we need some exclusive access.
We do. But yeah, those kinds of planning meetings we have set after a couple key things in the coming week. So that's when our all hands meeting. So usually we have an all hands meeting like the first day of the month. So our all hands meeting is going to be the middle of the month this time. And so everybody that's asking us about roadmap, there's a lot of roadmap questions on Discord. Don't think that we haven't seen those. It's just, we literally haven't had official roadmap planning, which will be middle of January, and then after next week we'll have that official meeting.
We'll just say that we operate on a fiscal year.
Yeah,
that sounds smart.
Exactly.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. The big word. It's fun.
I think that's kind of it right now. So we have identified all of the Roach winners.
And oh, good. They've all great.
I think they've all right for Roach.
We knew their names. I didn't know if they had.
Snoop's team has kind
Snoop's team has reached out to everybody.
So on that, there is. I guess we've got a bill still sitting out there.
Bill,
I got
check your account.
I've got another Bill winner who's actually an OG, which I'm happy about. That
awesome.
I guess I forgot to send them the winning thing. What? I don't know. I don't know, feels like I'm on crazy pills. So
Probably is, guys.
once we identify all the winners of that, we'll get everything out there. I'm just happy that this was the winner from the time that Josh actually won.
Yeah.
So I had to
legit.
Yeah,
I don't know if
legit
everybody
one.
saw that in Jason's announcement over Christmas, like of the over 5.5 million random entries that this got pulled from. Josh was one of them. Was he was sitting next to us and he was like, "What is this?" And Jason's like,
"Oh,
are you kidding me right now? Like, do you have like some promotional wallet?"
Not even like he had that many.
Yeah, yeah. Or like, oh wait, and he goes, "Wait, does this mean something?" He's like, "It means you're one of the winners." He's like, "That's not no, give that back. Send that back to me right now." So we redrew for that one.
The official terms and conditions says you can't win.
So. We followed the official terms and conditions. So fun times.
Well, let's talk about new stuff.
New stuff. Well, they all are live as of.
Because it's Friday today. It's not there.
It is. So sorry. Thanks for bearing with us on our postponement to today. So yeah, you might have seen your newsletter this morning or a Discord announcement or some Instagram posts or some X posts, but everything is live as of 6 a.m. this morning. And then Jerry's Song Market Cap went live a little over 2 hours ago. So everything is live out there. Go get it. We've got about 30 books left of the book that is for sale. So we're starting 2026 off a little spicy with some Franz Kafka of getting a little addition to that series. It's not an official series, but we've done a significant amount of his books.
So what's interesting about this book is that it became a public domain as of January 1st.
It's a new public domain. That's true. It's January. We have like a whole new... Yes.
Chunk. I have a whole list of stuff, and actually, teaser for next week, Friday. We're gonna do a movie that just became public domain. It's a very long movie. It's a war movie. So hint, hint, wink, wink. And we've actually done the book already, so you can own the book and the movie.
That's a fun bundle.
It is. I like it, and I love Kafka, so I forgot to mint.
I was very excited when I was putting the newsletter together, and I was like, oh my gosh, like how have we not done all of his books yet? So yeah, that makes sense that it became public domain 9 days ago.
And obviously, like I think, we've made a big push towards indie creators and new creators and things like that. But when important public domain books come up, obviously, we're a fan of collector's editions. Making sure that these books live on forever. And there's a few of them that are very important. You guys can Google what became public domain in the US on January 1st, but like the Maltese Falcon and some other good books became, and some videos and movies and things like that. So I'm live minting the castle right now. Let's see. Let's see what I got.
Live reveal.
Number 156 and 160. Oof.
Dope art though.
I got castles.
Yep. Cool looking art though.
I got castles. So this is.
I like 156. That's a cool looking.
Is it's the equivalent of a boat. Ships. So that just became public domain. Really excited that we were able to turn that around very quickly. Because it's a great title. That is $3.99 USD, or $2.99 USD if you've got a goot.
Yep. So like we said a couple minutes ago, there's only about 30 of those. Jason just minted 2, so there's about 28 of them left. So hurry up and grab them.
Ask for permission.
That's a lovely USA joke. We can move on to music. We have a single that is a really neat. I've actually got it loaded up here. So this was made back in the early 2000s. It's all done in analog and all one take. So if you are an appreciator of, that's a word, we're gonna go with it. appreciator. Look it up. Maybe don't. Of unique music, of one take that this song that is called Red is for sale.
Artist is Ribbit. Appreciator is a word. A person who appreciates and recognizes the full worth of something.
There you go. All right, here is Red by Ribbit. Very cool.
Let's see. This is kind of the middle of it.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool. So all used analog equipment, single takes. They said warts and all, like unedited. So very cool musicality there. And so it's still for sale for $3, or if you have a About Stuff Zero or a Goot, you get a discount, get a 10% discount.
Absolutely. And then we have Song Market Cap, and that's The Year We Choose to Dream Bigger music single.
Apparently, we have sold 302 of those.
Apparently, let me just get.
I was like, we can do a live number here.
306.
Oh, 306. 306.
It feels like Home Shopping Network. We should have a ticker over here that's like
the next 10 people to call in and purchase Song Market Cap. But if you have not checked out their asset this week, it's all about the year that we choose to dream bigger. So a really cool narrative behind there. It's basically a thank you to 2025 and then looking ahead to 2026 of all the things that they are dreaming with this project, their token, everything that they're doing with their song creation. So here's a little taste of that.
When no one believed, we believed in each other. When they laughed at our dreams, we just let it slide. When they said we don't know, we swallowed our pride. They talk like they're experts, judging us wrong. We stayed quiet, stayed focused, moving along. They would lie where we were.
Bam.
And the year we chose to dream bigger has choose. We choose.
Two O's.
Choose. Present tense. Past tense.
Yeah.
I missed these. 1,105 units. It is 6 USD by Cardano. If you hold Song, Stuff Revolution, About Stuff Episode 0, or Gutenberg Bible, it is $5.40 USD in Cardano. And as always, Song Market Cap and stuff. We're just doing all sorts of different things. We had the timed mint.
Yeah.
Midnight Station, was it?
It was called Midnight. What was the final number on that? So that was a cool situation where they had a timed mint. We don't often have timed mints.
Jury actually twisted my arm to get me to do this because at 11 p.m. on New Year's Eve, I had to actually turn that off.
With a lot of Diet Coke.
A lot of Diet Coke, really hyped up on sugar.
Yeah.
So I did it on my phone. We sold 486 of those. So just a cool exercise, and some of our capability. Someday we'll automate that so it turns off. So by itself without somebody had a lot of Diet Cokes. Actually, I think at 12:05. I'm like, time to head home, go to bed. Just call it a night. So shout out to the Song community for supporting the mints and being an awesome part of the community and their own awesome community for sure.
Yep. Go check them out on songmarketcap.com of how they run their mints, how they run their token. It's a very transparent and very open and loving community there as well.
And they launched Dream Big Swap.
They did.
This is not an endorsement, by the way.
This is just the metadata. We're just reading the metadata.
The information. So just check it out if you want to check it out. As always, do your own research.
Correct.
So it's cool. Nice little interface.
That's nice interface.
And that's it for New Stuff Friday.
It is those three. We do have band audiobook confirmed for next week already. So exciting things. Keep your books and audio and films coming in.
Do you wanna tease what the title is? Might as well.
We did a couple.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so this is Annihilation, which became an actual big Hollywood movie with Natalie Portman in it. So this is a band audiobook. Probably just a band book, but this is the audiobook version of this band book. And we are here to support all band books and get their original version out the way the author wrote them, and through our friends at Blackstone. We're releasing this next week.
Is this going to be a collector's book, or is it going to be a single cover?
It's a single cover because of the movie rights that were behind it. So yeah, they had to sell off movie. Those movie rights, it's tricky.
Yeah,
you know.
Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it hurts. I mean, I don't mind the cover that comes on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
For sure. But yeah, should be good. And then the movie, we have All Quiet on the Western Front. Which would be really cool. It's a very long, it'd actually be the longest video that we've ever done.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to spend the weekend trying to make that work.
Okay. I was going to say, we've done some decently long.
This is like 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely the longest, biggest file that we've ever done. So.
Nice.
What else?
I don't know. Anybody have any questions? We've had some pretty active comments going on today, but we have our first Twitch comment.
Oh,
I know.
Oh,
I know. Hello from in Twitch world.
Twitchers?
Is it?
Are you a Twitcher?
I don't know. Zanji needs to fill us in on that.
Yes,
what you're called?
What
you're called if you're an avid Twitcher?
Twitcher?
I don't know. Just like if you're from Pittsburgh, you're a Yinzer. You're a Twinzer. I don't know. There's got to be some weird word. Can't just be a Twitch user. I don't
know. No questions. What do we got? Any cool comments in here?
I'm in. We'll see you in Vegas.
I'm happy that Vegas is in a different hotel this year.
It is. It's in the Aria.
Yeah. Nothing against Caesar's Palace. Nope. Caesar's Palace, if you want to sponsor us, no hard feelings there. However, it'd be good to have a new experience and a new, hopefully not that far to go to get to the conference area.
Well, Caesar's Palace is like the largest hotel in the world. Exactly. So when it's like, oh, let me run back to my room because I forgot.
And then there's 7 different elevator banks, and I'm lost a couple times.
And trying to describe people, especially vendors, when you're planning the event and you're like, can you drop this off at our booth? It's rough. So yeah, it'll be exciting to be in a new, more compact. We'll go with that.
More modern.
Yeah, true.
More modern, hopefully.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. When new Hollywood movie. We're working on it. We are working on it.
We got fun stuff coming.
We have stuff under contract, so it's not a if, it's a when.
Yep, for sure. And I did see somebody was asking if we were going to do Snoop's mixtape. And I was like, well, I don't know. We found out 4 days before on the last one. So we'll let you know. When we know, you will know.
Yeah.
And which is anything that is mint related, that is definitely the case. But yeah. Winston
didn't make it through the entire show.
He is passed out. He was very active at the beginning. He was not all about this podcast. He was barking in the back. Well, he wasn't barking. He was talking. But he learned new tricks over the last 2 days. Yeah, because of my little concussion bump on my head. I'm not supposed to have a lot of screen time. I'm supposed to take breaks, and so I it can't. I'm still working, but it was like, okay, I can't look at a computer, and so I would just have stuff like playing in the background, and so I wound up like teaching Winston 2 new tricks, and
That was one of them, to go get a Diet Coke fridge.
that's the ultimate. I gotta figure out like a holding apparatus for him.
Well, no, because when I see it on TV, I don't have any dogs, so I can't train them. You wrap a towel around and like tie a towel around the door handle, and then they open up the door,
Okay.
and then they just grab it with their mouth and come over. There's cans of beer. It
Would he
can't be
not,
like a
like-
draft beer.
Would he not like punch
No.
holes in the
Dogs have
can
very
and it like
He doesn't punch holes in your hand when he gently nips your hand. So they can be gentle.
yeah, I mean he has a bird mouth, but I don't know. Winston, can you get Diet Coke?
This is your.
Well, I will inform you next week
You have
of
to film
how
it. If he can do it, you have to film it for sure.
become the most famous office Diet Coke dog ever. Yeah. Now we were learning to come to different sides of me.
Hmm.
So then he can slowly like start like weaving around you. It was fun. Yeah. A little dancy.
This is what happens when technology goes away. It's a scary world. It's a scary world out there.
When you force yourself away from technology, you teach your dog how to do zigzags around you. Yes.
Right. Anything else? If there's anything new that came in.
Diet Coke's rule. Now we're gonna have Caesar's Palace and Diet Coke sponsor our.
What was the other? And Culver's. Culver's is definitely on the phone for sure.
I would enjoy a Culver's sponsorship. When we will meant classical music.
Yes. So classical music, there's a lot of questions about classical music for a couple of reasons, right? So we really need to have an agreement with a distributor, or not a distributor, but the IP owners of classical music. In terms of like public domain stuff, they're all music public domain is very difficult because they're very old recordings, and the recording equipment old enough to be public domain, most of it sounds pretty bad.
Horrible. Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, there's some historic recordings that are very bad that I feel, and I think other people feel, need to be kept forever.
Sure.
Right. So I've looked into several different ways of doing like compilations of important music and things like that. But just remembering that this is going to sound like it was recorded in 1890.
Yeah.
So like, absolutely, I think twofold is, as we look at the music world and some of the deals that you and I have both been talking to people about and getting mass ingestion of music, classical is important. But I don't want to throw out public domain classic that is bad to listen to, not enjoyable. Now, the historic stuff, which is important, if we can get super early recordings and have that, I think that's really important as well. So,
I mean, there's instruments that aren't used anymore in those recordings, you know. So you're looking for this one, minting with credit cards. This is as far as Creator Portal.
Creator Portal. I don't have a date. I can get with Guillermo on that. It is something that I've been pushing for a while as well, because we want that. We're pretty much set up on the back end to now pay creators in credit when they, somebody buys in credit card. And then, so no date on that. I would love that. That would make my life a lot easier too.
Yeah.
And all the creators, right?
All the creators are waiting for it. Yes.
Because, there's so many people that just, it's still difficult to onboard to crypto. So and we're looking at a few different solutions, whether that's, hey, you just pay a credit card, or, you set up an email, a stuff account. And when you pay a credit card, it automatically buys the stuff and then it applies it, right? Almost like buying credits.
Yep.
But I think whatever's the fastest at this point. And then I think we did talk about this. Now everything's coming back, right? If we do set it up the first way where it's just like you pay in credit card, we would go and buy the stuff and do the whole cycle as we talked about. So part of that is just me yelling at Guillermo for a couple weeks in a row.
Fun.
So we build that, not the other 10,000 things we're building. But yes, soon would be hopeful.
Soon.
There might be some other things coming down the pipeline that'll help out with that as well too. So
For sure.
hint,
Cool.
hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Anybody else? Any final questions here in the final?
3,
Yes, he says humongous.
2. It's tough to navigate.
It's tough.
Um.
All right, that might be it.
Cool. All right. Well,
Short and sweet today.
edition 1 of 2026. Oh, we gotta mint these things too.
We do.
They do.
You gotta go.
So much time. Cool.
All right. Well, everybody go get all their new stuff Friday. Again, there's only like 30 books left. Song market cap's up to 313 now. So there you go. Yeah, we need
You
more.
gotta get your snow.
Not like I have a whole library of sounds.
I'm pretty sure.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
There's not a lot of euphoria around World Cup. Well, you know better than I do, but so expensive.
It is. It is.
I mean,
we apologize.
Nothing against FIFA in case FIFA wants to.
If FIFA wants to
sponsor us.
Culvers and FIFA.
Culvers and FIFA sponsor Wen Newsletter. Nothing against it, but it is very pricey.
Yeah, the prices are more significant than the past, and I am very familiar with the past.
And our public transportation sucks too, so that doesn't help.
Well, that's the reason everybody thought that Dallas was going to get the final, and I was like, no, we're not. I've put together a bid before. You have to have this. Like Dallas doesn't have that
you just
stuff.
have to go to Jerry World in Arlington, Texas.
Yeah,
it's a pain. You can't even like. I mean, if Jerry Jones wants to sponsor us, we're not nothing against Jerry Jones.
Sponsored by Jerry Jones.
Like even going to a Dallas Cowboys game, which is they're playing at what is normally AT&T Stadium, and nothing against AT&T in case they want to sponsor us. It was never designed to have a stadium there, right? So Dallas in general kind of sucks, or DFW sucks for public transportation. But then they plop this stadium in the middle of a residential / like strip mall area, so you can't get out. It takes you like 2 hours to get away from the stadium,
right?
And so it's just like there's no public transportation. It's very difficult to get in and out of. If it was a better structure, I think more people would be excited. And if it was a little bit more affordable, so we'll see. I mean, it's still early.
We'll see. We have a soccer section of town. Like we even have World Cup Way. The actual street is called World Cup Way, and it is a solid hour drive to get to where the World Cup games are going to be. So like where FC Dallas plays is actually a very far drive. So I think it's going to be actually more fun to be around that area.
Just in a soccer bar.
Yeah,
a football
bar. I mean, even in downtown McKinney with Chupacabra, it's like all of that kind of stuff. There's gonna be the sections of soccer fans that are around. But yeah, so Dallas is a weird one to answer that for. I think,
and it's becoming DFW is becoming such a huge soccer centric thing. But
I mean, we have the museum here. We have
the entire new stadiums coming. There's new teams coming. Obviously, like the Chupacabras is a big thing. And then they just threw this in there at Jerry World.
Just trying to get more seats.
Dallas Stadium for the game, and it's not in Dallas. That's not really. But anyways, I just work here.
But again, if FIFA would like to sponsor. All right, guys. It has been an awesome start to 2026. Send us your content. Send your friends content. Tell everybody to send in all their stuff. And we will have amazing new stuff Fridays every single week this year. So 51
every
more.
Single week?
51 more to go.
That's quite the commitment.
So we got to go.
That's quite the commitment.
Yep. Well, it's happening. 51 weeks.
All right. I believe you.
Guys, have a great weekend.
Bye,
See you next
everyone.
Friday. See
Appreciate
you.
it.